Thank you. Welcome back. Now, young cancer patients are feeling the sweet love of the Olympic spirit. Olympians are stepping in to support them emotionally and financially. They are supporting the Cupcake Angels, taking part in Cupcakes of Hope. Volunteer bakers will be selling baked goods to raise funds for children affected by the disease. The hashtag #GoForGold fundraiser has been launched to help these angels buy ingredients. Now, for more on this, we are joined by Cupcakes of Hope founder, Sandy Cipriano. Sandy, good morning to you. You're joining us from Portugal this morning, and we certainly do appreciate your time.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us on the show today.
Sandy, let's start here. For anyone that might not be aware of your organization, what is Cupcakes of Hope and what do you do? Who's at the heart of the organization?
So yes, the Cupcakes of Hope, as you mentioned, it's a group of volunteers. We call them Cupcake Angels that make a difference in the lives of children that are currently fighting cancer. So I come from the restaurant background, and unfortunately a close friend of ours lost her little 3-year-old daughter to cancer, little Kiara. And seeing what this little girl went through, God just put a big dream in my heart to help other children in similar situations. So we decided, what can we do to help create awareness? And we decided to, to go big. And we tried to set a world record, which at that stage, it was a world record for the most cupcakes on display, which was 16,000 cupcakes. We set the world record and raised over 200,000 Rand. And the world record was set at 21,000 cupcakes. And that was kind of the beginning of our little CSI project. That year we donated to 5 different organizations, and we met a 15-year-old boy which unfortunately lost his leg due to cancer. And when the family approached us, they needed 60,000 Rand to help fund his prosthetic limb. We immediately jumped on board, and I'll never forget that day when he finally got his leg, and the transformation that this young man went from not being able to walk, being wheeled in a wheelchair, to being able to walk out of the doctor's room was absolutely amazing. And that's the day that we drove back to Vereniging, and I said to my hubby, baby, this is what I need to do. I need to start an organization to help children that are currently battling this, to try and give them hope and light. No matter if they've got a month, a year, or even a day left, let's try and make a difference in their lives. And that was the beginning of Cupcakes of Hope. And here we are, 12 years later.
What an amazing story and journey so far indeed, Sandy. Now, I love myself a good cupcake, and I know children, they also love cupcakes, but I'm intrigued. Why cupcakes specifically?
Well, you know what? I always, one of my favorite quotes is from Mother Teresa, and she says, we can't all do great things. We can do little things with great love. And for me, that is basically what Cupcakes of Hope is. And who doesn't like a cupcake? Whenever we walk into a room or hospital ward and they see the cupcakes, the first thing that they think or ask is, what are we celebrating? Mm-hmm. So for me, it's about celebrating our little champions, our little cancer warriors, whatever the milestone they've reached, either being the last day of chemo, the last day of radiation, ringing the bell, first day back at school. There's always a reason to celebrate. And that's why Cupcakes of Hope is there. We celebrate the cancer fighters which are currently fighting, and we also honor those that unfortunately have also lost their battle.
Sandy, you're doing brilliant work here in South Africa. Maybe talk us through some of the recent projects that you've done in South Africa where you've assisted children with cancer, specifically in recent months.
So yes, so just a bit of a backstory there. Before COVID, we were averaging about 50 to 70 children that we were financially assisting every single month. COVID hit and we saw the need just, quadrupled. Currently, we financially assist over 220 patients monthly. Currently, we have also got a special 6-year-old boy, little Stian, which is at Red Cross. Unfortunately, Stian has relapsed, and the only treatment that we can get to potentially save his life is available in Germany, and the family needed to raise 600,000 rand to get this medication for little Stian. So those are one of the projects that we do, but our help doesn't just stop there. We financially assist the parents by getting them transport is one of our biggest needs that we see at the moment. Just trying to get the children to hospital for treatment. Sometimes if you receive radiation, some of our kids have to go into hospital every single day for 30 days for a 10 to a 15-minute radiation, and the parents can't afford that transport, and that's when we step in. We pay for prosthesis, wheelchairs, nutritional foods, and all of that. And we wouldn't be able to do this without the support of our amazing volunteers. This is why we basically do what we do.
And now you're also roping in the help of some Olympians, of course. While the world is getting ready to watch the 2024 Paris Olympics, you are getting ready to help with these Olympians. Tell us about your latest, as you call it, fundraiser, hashtag Go for Gold. What are you aiming to achieve with it and why?
So yes, the Go for Gold fundraiser has been inspired by the Olympics Games. But because also, for those that don't know, the cancer ribbon for childhood cancer is the golden ribbon. So the two of them, just match up nicely. And we've got two amazing ambassadors. The one is like Pele, which helped us distribute last month over 600 winter care bags to pediatric hospitals all across the country. That was delivered last month. But we've also got Ronald Brown, which he's such an amazing story of hope. Ronald Brown was diagnosed in 2019 with cancer, just as he was preparing for the Tokyo Olympics. He fought the battle, he beat the battle, and he took part in the Olympics. And this year, he's taking part again. He's one of our Blitzbokke and a proud ambassador of Cupcakes of Hope. And it's such a beautiful story, especially for young kids that are just being diagnosed. They look up at these heroes, they look at what they've overcome, and they look that they can and envision that they too can also beat this cancer.
South Africa's National Cupcake Day for Kids is taking place in September. Just tell us how we can get involved. How can people help?
So yes, just going back to hashtag Go for Gold fundraiser, the whole aim is to get everybody involved, do something physical. It's 100 Rand registration fee, super easy, super fun, get everybody involved and try and beat your personal best at whatever sports you are doing. National Cupcake Day, as you mentioned, 28th September, we're going to be at 75 malls across the country, but we need bakers. We need bakers to donate their baked goods. We need people that donate ingredients, because at the moment, with the living costs that have increased so much, our bakers, our volunteers can't afford to bake. So we're wanting and in desperate need for corporates to come on board and donate flour, sugar, margarine, eggs, all of those ingredients is to make it possible. Our aim this year is to raise over 2.1 million Rand on National Cupcake Day. So that's a lot of cupcakes, guys. So please join us. We need lots and lots more bakers and volunteers.
There we go. And I'm very sure that we can get all of those details on your website. Sandy Cipriano, thank you very much for your time. She's the founder of